What a comment here. That's pretty good.
I think they're gonna have
Gonna
to
be
polish him with bleach.
yeah, it's gonna be a lot. I guess Sammy
Yeah.
Sosa, Michael Jackson, reach out to their guys and see what you can do to make it happen.
That guy needs a very quick case of Vita luck. And I'm talking very uniform all over.
Yeah. So hit those guys up, or their people up. Maybe they can make something happen.
What are you people?
What
do you mean, you people,
what do
Eric?
you mean, you people?
You people, Eric. Wow. Who would have thunk it? Unbelievable.
Oh man. So yeah, it's delaying it. What does that mean as? Like, are they delaying the inevitable, or could they really be trying to change some shit?
Well, I heard that they were trying to tweak some of the narrative elements of Yasuke to potentially make them more sympathetic, or so I think what they're doing is they're trying to do some cutscenes. I think they're trying to redo maybe a couple of cutscenes, but it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if the game is actually just as unpolished and shitty as Star Wars Outlaws. Because Ubisoft got themselves into a trap, and their trap was, we want live service games. And it involves a lot of pumping money in, but it also involves the attempt to generate money in after sales, season passes, microtransactions, yada, yada. And these games are dull and disinteresting, and they're not getting people attached. So they're not making the monies that they want. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we've seen some animations. They don't look great. You know, we've seen some footage, and the environments and stuff look wonderful. But the simple fact of the matter is, there is absolutely no fucking logical brain cell, whatever, that would make you want to pick Yasuke as the main hero of this story.
It's just overall retarded fucking.
Like, we have spoken.
Holy shit, dude.
There was that article that said, oh, if they made an Assassin's Creed in Africa, people would still complain. We've already had this conversation on the stream before. A tribal Assassin's Creed game.
Zulus, bro.
Like
it's right there. It's a layup.
Exactly.
It's a fucking layup, bros. It's a fucking layup. I would love to fucking see it. I've been advocating that we get more games based, because Africa has its own set of very, very rich both in its lore and its mythologies. For sure, we're entertaining some of that stuff in the Ripperverse, but there's a lot of that, and it's untouched. Instead, they take what already exists. They take fucking Anne Boleyn. They take fucking all these other historical characters, and then they basically race swap them. And it's like, bro, you have an entire massive ass fucking continent with very, very rich history that you could do a lot of cool shit with in all forms of entertainment, with video games, which is what we're talking about in this context, as well as with like if you want to do animations and like live action stuff. Like, you could do that, and they refuse to. Instead, we get retarded shit like this, like, oh, Assassin's Creed is finally going to Japan. Why don't we give you guys this black guy as your main protagonist in fucking Japan?
Why? I still don't understand why they haven't made a contemporary Assassin's Creed game. That's what I don't get.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Why don't you just do a contemporary Assassin's Creed game in the concrete jungle? You know, you could that would kind of take your concept of this historical thing, bring it right up into current day, this modern setting. So much more. There's so many things that you can do with this. And look, after Ghost of Tsushima, it was a good decision. It was a good decision to say, hey, let's put Assassin's Creed, let's put it in feudal Japan. That's a good decision. That's not a bad decision. That is a healthy, logical decision to make.
Most definitely.
And then you go, and then let's put the one black guy that is mentioned a couple of times in historical documents as the main protagonist, because we're pushing it, because we're Ubisoft and we're a progressive company. And you just don't read the room. Because your ideology is overriding your fucking logic centers. You don't read the room. It would have been a no-brainer if they had announced Assassin's Creed Shadows and had a Japanese male protagonist and a Japanese female protagonist. Nobody would have said shit about shit. In actual fact, people would have probably been quite hyped for it.
Yeah, definitely. Again, coming off the back of Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
We're starting to return to a lot of the more Asian culture stuff. It's hot right now. Yeah, it was a layup. It should have been. But they made this. I guess when you do have a bunch of retarded progressives that are within your company, you get these bad decisions that are being made. And listening to or reading what Yves says in the light of recent challenges, self-imposed, by the way. We acknowledge the need for greater efficiency while delighting players. And, they talked about this review, which is essentially an internal investigation that is going to be done to improve its execution, whatever that fucking means.
Hey, I can save you a lot of money and tell you right now. You know all these DEI shit that you have all over your fucking company that you know about because you sign off on this shit that you are fully supporting and behind? It's that, Yves. It's you. It's fucking you. It starts with you and it ends with you and your fucking desire to put all this DI, woman only, fucking all this exclusionary shit, this destructive shit, which acts to nothing but cause bureaucracy and fucking distrust and eggshells within a company environment when probably most of the people at your company just want to make a fucking video game.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you had to go make it political.
Your politics should be irrelevant, right? It should be, but it's not because you guys lead with it and make it as such, right? So you have these people who, yeah, maybe they had gone to school and did a little game design on the side, but they're really just activists, right? And this is an opportunity, and that's all this ever was supposed to be. It was an opportunity for them to flood markets with their ideology, and that's exactly what they did. You got these consulting companies. Sometimes it wasn't just through consulting companies; it was just let in through the front door by the fucking company. And now these companies have, it's like, come on in, bros. Come right on in. Here's your department. You can spend as much money as you fucking want. Hire as many of your friends that you want. Just please shield us from racism and misogyny or whatever. And what you got was a bunch of shit.
Right. With Assassin's Creed, if they want to make the character of Yasuke realistic in this world, okay, narratively, they want to change it to be realistic, right? Everywhere he goes, everyone's going to be staring at him. That's the that's the uncomfortable truth.
Yeah.
So you have to create a game that pretends that doesn't happen. So already you've backed yourself into a narrative corner. Massively. Everywhere you go, everybody would be congregating together because the reality, the sad reality, that was just his history. But the reality of the fact was he was a curiosity. He was a curiosity that the Lord paraded around town to say, look at this guy. And you are never going to be able to put that into this environment.
It's a stealth game too,
exactly.
Right? And you got this guy that just sticks out like a goddamn sword.
Fucking 3, built like a brick shithouse, black guy. And it's a stealth assassin game. Is there anything that's out of place in this village? Everybody goes. Are you going to get... Where's that part of the game?
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Be sure to head over to Rippaverse.com to check out our comic book company. We have books, plenty of merchandise, and even some glorious animations from Rippaverse Studios.